So hey folks, welcome back. Last episode we left off with trying to work on the XP farm, and I just wanted to show you with the sigil of the Green Grove after doing a little bit of homework. It looks like it is dependent on a layer of dirt being above it, so now the plants are actually glowy. And when I activate the sigil, or the ritual, excuse me, and you can see it's slowly using up my life point network, but it's growing stuff at a ridiculous speed, getting me more and more XP. Whoops. And there's a crash, because you know, why not? Too much stuff going on probably. But we're getting loads and loads and loads of berries here. If you remember, I needed to get to 64 XP to make the system work here. So we're just trying to do that in a big old hurry. Oh, and how's my volume? There we go. Anyway, the one thing I will tell you though, as soon as that ritual gets, or my life essence network gets anywhere near low, you start getting nauseous. So I'm kind of standing here watching for a couple of minutes, letting this thing do its magic. And you'll see that it's just berries everywhere. It did turn out to work. It did turn out pretty good. I even chunk loaded it. So we will get there soon enough. I'm going to shut off, or if you enable a redstone signal on the master ritual stone, it actually disables the ritual. You see the green glowy stuff stop, or the red sparkles or bubbles or whatever do actually stop there. I've got this sprinkler going, but the golem gets so hung up on it that I think it's probably going to have to go away, to be honest, because I don't want the golem standing there derping, wasting time. Or maybe I'll put in a second one or something at a slightly different location here. Maybe I can split it into two. That might not be a terrible idea. Actually, where did it go? Let's do that. And then let me go ahead and get an aqueous, one more of them, and one more sprinkler. We've got them made, so we might as well put them to use, right? And we'll just let them kind of do their magic here. We'll put a bunch of bone meal in each one. And, you know, it'll get half the bushes, basically. And then this one, we'll get the other half. And I need some more bone meal. 1, 2, 3, 6. And that'll do the trick for this one. Let it just kind of go, and hopefully it helps. All this stuff helps to grow it in. And what's nice is this machine is still activating our the XP berries, turning it into juice in our network over here. If you remember, we kind of set up this tank last time, where open blocks, if you right click on the tank, it gives you a level as long as there's enough XP in there. So we're getting there. And what I might do is do another potion of regeneration here. We got one swig left on this guy for 2 minutes. Let's go ahead and use it up. And make our way back and do a little more blood magic just to really fill up our network here. And get us to that 64 level so we can make a copy of our book here. Remember, I set up all the bibliocraft stuff for the focus thing. Whether we actually need it or not is a different story. But I wanted to catch you up on kind of the XP system I'm using here, because I thought it's something kind of different and neat that you don't see all the time. And let's not kill myself again with the blood magic. I've done that more than once. Alrighty, so we're at like 60,000 and climbing. You can see it's slowly gaining. The reason I do it out here is because these runes of self-sacrifice, you'll notice I've put back into play, give me more bang per life point, so to speak. And this regeneration effect will take use up all of the 2 minutes, and then some to get my health all the way back up, but it's worth it to get us up to 80 or 90,000 hit points. Once again. And let's open up our thing here. It's kind of, the other thing that's kind of nice is I have access to the AE network wherever we're at now. Let's see here. Regen. I might as well just drink a Regen 2 potion. We can make those. It'll be faster. I don't know if they stack or not. Or is it overwrite? Yeah, I see it overwrites. And for today's projects, what I think I'd like to start on, actually, is bees. It's time. So let's go back to our new base and see what we need where it's a little less laggy for right now. While we're waiting on the XP set up. And quest book, we'll put that away. Put this away. Put away everything that we don't quite need right now. So now, bees and trees. We need to make a seed oil can and an artificial hive. So let's read the thing. Bees can be a useful way of getting resources without having to mine or process stone, looking for tiny bits of ore. You get started with bees when you need to lure a few to you. Start by making a squeezer from forestry. So we've got that somewhere. We got 3 of them actually. And we need to go up 1 level. We're going to make a tin can recipe here. Let's do that, but I need to make sure we use the right kind of tin. We're using, yes, we're getting Tinker's Construct tin for that. It's very good to encode all these recipes. I think what we could probably do here with this is go to our liquid terminal. We made seed oil early on, if you remember. And I could probably put one of these into here and get a can of seed oil. And manually submit, we're done. An artificial hive. The conduit will convert the RF into the MJ needed by the squeezer. Squeeze seed oil nuts to obtain seed oil. So an artificial hive. Okay, so we need to craft that. So let's get that recipe into the system. And make sure we can just craft all this stuff on the fly. There we go. Done. What do we got for princesses in here right now? Jaded, attuned. I think I'd rather start with the... Oh, we get both of those. Okay. And I will take the right reward bag. Let's see what we got. Hopefully something good. A wooden sword with Silk Touch 10 on it. Awesome. And we'll put the bucket into the system in the tin cans. Next quest. Let's keep going. So... Using a fluid duct to move the seed oil from the squeezer into a next Nile barrel, right-click the barrel of seed oil with artificial hive to obtain a scented hive. Scented hives will lure bees to them depending on where they are placed. Meadows bees will come if there are flowers in the plains biome. Forest bees like forest and a lot of leaves. All of the hive bees have special things they want before they're willing to move on. If it takes too long for bees to move into the hive, you will need to be dipped in oil again. So we need to make a scoop and a scented artificial hive. So let's get a barrel. I'm sure we got extra of those. And we'll see if we can do this with, like, maybe we'll use up those tin cans if we can. With the seed oil. Liquid thing, we're on seed oil. And perfect. So now we need the artificial hive. And look at how many... Oops. We'll put those away for now. Where was it? Oh, craft one of them. So hey folks, welcome back. We experienced a bit of a crash there mid-server. And... trying to do the beehive thing. I'm not sure what caused it. I brought the system back up and I had come down to look at the XP level for the golems. And realized that we could, do some more blood magic, and I wanted to test with this. I ended up killing myself a few times with the sacrificial knife again. So we're rebuilding the XP, and I'm just kind of testing the layout here. The golems were kind of the wooden golem for picking up stuff was derping, so I put down a couple vacuum hoppers to help, kind of pull in the XP orbs as they drop and get harvested. Now I'm kind of messing around with the layout, and I think I've uncovered a layout that seems to work pretty well, that the golems don't get stuck on. I'm only using one Ritual of the Green Grove is active at the moment, you can see, just to kind of build up the XP level again here. And I'm watching our life network. It's down to 99,000. So we're messing around with that at the moment. And let's go back while that's running. I'll try and keep an eye on things. Let's go back and finish up what we were working on with the scented hive. I had started the crafting process and it died right there. We needed a hay bale. So let's get that recipe into play here. And I need to turn off crafting of wheat into seeds. What ended up happening here is when I went to look for wheat, we were completely out of it. And I've managed to get that rectified fairly quickly here. So let's get all this stuff in play and see what happens. So now I should have the unscented hive. Artificial hive, sorry. We made that. And as part of the quest here, we just need to watch this XP level thing. We put that into our bucket and pull it out, and we got a scented artificial hive. So let's go ahead and go back into bees and this one and submit that, and then we need to get a scoop recipe into here, which is going to be something like this. Oops. Except I want to make sure we get the right materials here for this. Oops. Stick and wool. I want it to be white wool, especially because we have a crafting recipe for that. And code. Let's put them two away. Basically make a whoa. Why won't green wool? Why did it do that? Oh, look at that. I did the recipe wrong. Ha! It's not a valid recipe. There we go. Let's try it again. That looks better. And so we need a scoop here. Let's craft that. And submit it. And see what we got next. I will take the right reward bag. Let's eat a heart. We're up to 85. So losing that life wasn't too big of a deal. And for the reward bag, we got a writable spike sword. That's cool. Let's put that away, along with a modest drone, Meadows drones. Cool. And let's continue onward down this line. So now the first step towards breeding a massive army of bees is to get the cultivated bee species. Firstly, you will need to breed 2 different hive bees, such as forest and meadows, until you get a common princess and common drone. Breed these together a few times to get some spare drones. Then breed common drones to hive bees until you get a cultivated princess and drone. If you are willing to spend a lot of power on power dentistry can bypass the random chance, build a mutagen producer, and supply it with power and redstone. Place a... Wow, okay, so... The advanced mutatron will allow you to pick which of the possible mutations you get. So let's take a look at this. First we need to make a... what do we need to make for the quest? It wants an apiary. Let's do the quest first. So we need a impregnated casing, which is a carpenter with seed oil. So what we need to do here is we need to get our squeezer running again. Let's see how we're doing on the seeds front. I was kind of hoping we were building up again. I'm still not backlogged on seeds for the moment, so we're going to have to hope we get enough. And we need a carpenter. Carpenter, I don't have one, do I? So let's teach our system the recipe in case we want more. Bronze. We will use that kind of bronze for everything. Oops. Here we go. Carpenter. Give me one, please. We will need a fluid export bus. We will need a tesseract, probably. Oh no, we could do it probably right here, because this guy has got power and it will recharge it if needed. Okay, there we go. We got a carpenter. We got our fluid export bus. Let's get our bucket of seed oil here. Seed oil, give me one bucket, please. Nope. Oh, so see, we can only do it with... That's interesting. I guess I'm going to need to do it with the tin can. Can. I'm okay with that. Oh, wait. How do I do that recipe? I guess we just put it in here as we need. And will that export? Oh, look at that. It's doing it by itself. Heh. Okay. So for an apiary, we need impregnated casing, which is wood logs in a circle. So what do we got for wood? I know we got a lot. We'll leave that bit of seed oil on the side for now. Let's get the recipe into place. And let it start crafting. It should go pretty quickly, I would think. Oh, maybe we need a redstone conduit because it can't translate to RF directly. There we go. So that'll get us a few of those built up if we decide we want them. And to make a apiary, let's just stop that for right now. We got this guy. And let's go to our quest book. We'll take the right reward bag and start putting this stuff away. It told us to breed bees, but I'm not going to breed them till we absolutely need to. We got some cherry jelly and then blackberry juice. Interesting. More hives. And let's put this guy away for now. Next in the line of quests is craft a carpenter and a centrifuge. Okay, so let's get the recipe into play here. centrifuge. And that's copper. And we can craft all these in just a moment. I just want to have the recipe programmed in for ourselves. There we go. So let's go ahead and get a casing. We'll get 3 of these made up. Then I should be able to do something like this. What was the other one? A carpenter? We do it like that. And we're done. Oh, we got our beelizer, treelizer. I don't know if we want the tropical hive or not. Do I got tropical hives already? I got 21 of them. To heck with that. Let's take the reward bag. Oh wait, there's another task. We need to craft a beelizer, a treelizer, and get some honey drops. Okay. So, a beelizer is crafted in a water carpenter. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our fluid export bus again. Actually, let me select water. That's probably just as easy to do that way. Let it empty out the cans for us. And we need tin, diamonds, glass, and redstone. Tin, diamonds. Look at that, we're up to 47,000 diamonds. Glass panes and redstone. Let's go ahead and get the, oh, and we're going to need, some redstone conduit attached to that for power. So let's go ahead and get that recipe into play. 1, 2. We only need to craft 1 of these. And 2 redstone. 1, 2. And that'll be done in just a moment. And then we want to get the treelizer, which is copper, redstone, glass, and a diamond. So we're replacing the tin with copper in just a moment. And we'll need 2 more glass and 2 more redstone. And let's let that go. So these things are how we analyze the different traits of the bees and presumably the trees here. We'll just let it craft quickly. Let's get that one. Oh, and then we need a honey drop, which means we need to take that apiary and build a bee. So let's go ahead and get that thing back out. And let's get some export buses. So we want a precision export and a precision import. And we want to get our meadows bees, I think. So we should have started breeding that a moment ago. What biome are we in? We are in magical forest, so why not? Let's see if they'll do it. Oh, well, they probably won't because they're going to need daylight. I'm going to need an axe. Sure. Pickaxe, I guess. That'll work too. Let's go ahead. We'll put them, whoa, out here. I can see daylight. And I'm going to need a bed. If we don't have one, we'll make one. Sounds good. How about right here? There we go. Make it daytime for ourselves. I don't want to be on the lowest level, mainly because it will take a while. Now, do we have Oblivion frames at all? We have none. That's terrible. Alright, so we're waiting on that honey drop. I don't think I got any honeycomb. Nope, we gotta wait. So, let's go ahead and make up some more apiaries while we're waiting. And this guy should have made us a handful more of these. Give us something to work with right now. And what do we have for princesses? We got... So we got our jaded princesses. When's it? Angel? Oh, they're angel. Sometimes an angel, sometimes a devil or something here. Jaded. Let's go ahead and breed them up a bit. See what they can do us for. That's kind of funny jumping off of there. Let's go see if they'll do anything cool into here. They might even do damage to me. I have no idea. Let's let them roll. And we can do frames, which will give us a better yield on stuff. An impregnated frame is impregnated sticks, 2 logs. Okay, let's get that, a bunch of them made up while we're waiting. $64 will be good for now. That'll help. What this will do is help improve our yield as we need it. And let's see, we can fill that guy back up as needed. Putting stuff away is never a bad idea. There we go. And as soon as we get enough sticks, we can do this and do a proven frame or 3. That'll help increase our output and speed and everything else. Oh, it needs a flower there. Oh, let's go turn off our thing in a hurry. There's that effect that's going to kill me in just a second. It's a warning that our life points are out. We used up every bit of it. That's fine. Let's go back up top and take care of business with the bees here. And does it tell me what the bees need in the thing here? Does that make them happy? I guess we need to look. So if we don't have a honey drop, we can't breed them, is the idea. So Meadows bees, now it's going. So we want some more of them frames just to get us that honeycomb. And let's see if I can import. Is that doing the trick? Perfect. So now we can do more of these frames. Or at least one more to help our system out getting some more loot. And you really cannot do much with this stuff until you get honeycomb. So folks, what I'll do off camera here is breed up some bees for a little bit and get us to a happy place. Until then, thanks for tuning in and we'll see you soon.